I'm Maria Menounos, and you're tuned in to AfterBuzz TV, the ESPN of TV talk. Now, let the buzz begin.
Hello there, Brian Saunders here, and I hope you're doing well in quarantine. Welcome back to another edition of Quarantine with the Stars, where I'm catching up with your favorite celebs to see how they're staying safe and sane during quarantine. Today, I'm joined by the amazingly talented artist and musician, SHAB. SHAB, thank you so much for joining me.
Thank you so much for having me, Brian.
I am so excited to get into this interview. We're going to be talking about your music, how you're staying safe during quarantine, and of course, your goals when this is all over. So let's jump right in.
Absolutely. Let's do it.
Perfect. So let's start with you and get to know you. So how are you doing and how are you staying safe and sane during quarantine?
You know, the routine has really still been the same, just keeping our mind, body, and spirit like in tuned and working out and making sure the kids have plenty of fun things to do and checking on the loved ones and making sure that they're doing good and keeping each other's spirit up, things like that.
I love that. You mentioned your two adorable kids. So how are they doing and how's it been to have more family time during quarantine?
It's actually been pretty amazing. I really love having more time with them, because I'm just super busy always. And just having that extra time and getting those little hugs and kisses is just so nice.
It is definitely. This is the perfect time to really, really spend time with family and kind of reconnect because it's just been such a whirlwind in all of our lives. So being able to kind of just,
Absolutely.
yeah, stay home and be with family is amazing. So I love that.
Yeah.
So in regards to your music, how are you kind of staying sharp as a musician? Are you continuing to write from home? Are you listening to more music? What are you up to?
That's a good question. I think this is a time where we get really inspired by each other and watching how the world is really coming together as a unit. And, we're helping each other, growing together, and
Hmm.
coping with this together because we're all in it together. I think more than ever, the world is seeing this magnificent love and healing energy and meditating, world meditation, and all of those things. And for me, as a writer and singer and songwriter and a mom, I feel like that really has inspired me to even write about something that's more closer to my heart and maybe even come
Hmm.
up with a new song. Who knows?
Yes,
I'm
I
always
love
up for
that.
surprises. Yeah.
Definitely. Well, speaking of inspiration, who is your musical inspiration? Like who do you model yourself after in music?
That's a really good question. I grew up in a household that we did a lots of dancing, listened to a lot of Eastern music. I mean, you can name it all, from disco to R&B to jazz to. My brother really, I mean, he loved singing, and I think he kind of inspired me. He went after his dreams, and that inspired me to go after mine. But really, anybody with a heart of vulnerability and their heart of truth, that's what I admire in people, and that's what when I see that as a singer songwriter, it makes me want to even put something more beautiful out there and write about it.
I love that. Well, let's talk about your music right now. So let's talk about Spell on Me. It's your recent single. You have a music video out for it. So listened to the song last night, watched the music video, and you had me like up and dancing, throwing it back at midnight. So
That's the
I
goal.
absolutely loved it. So what was
Oh,
it like
thank
shooting
you.
that music video?
So Spell on Me is about a girl that can have, let's say, a spell on any guy she wants, right?
Mhm.
But there's this one particular guy, right, that came from a different world, but she doesn't know that, and her spell is not working, so she's kind of like in awe. It's like, wait a second, this guy is different, right? So it kind of shows us the power of love, how we can be so powerful and powerless at the same time, right?
I love
And
that.
I wanted to kind of capture that essence in the video.
That is amazing. Yeah, it was so fun, and you like you said, just being able to have those fun beats as well as such a strong message, and I love it so much. I love that is
Thank you
so
so
fun.
much. And then driving that car was definitely lots of fun in the desert.
Yes. I
Yeah.
love that scene, just the intro and the beat dropped. I was like, all right, here we go.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Brian.
That's so fun. All right. So I also understand you worked with some really great people in your career. You worked with Grammy-winning producer Damon Sharpe. He has helped, with J-Lo and my queen Ariana Grande. So what's it been like working with him?
Uh, Damon is very detail oriented, which I appreciate that in him. And we just mesh well together. I think our energy is so well, like he just gets my musical way of like, right, either if it's writing or if I'm coming up with a sound, and he's just like, oh my God, I love it, chap. Let's work on this. we work so well together. And I always tell everyone, I'm like, he's my brother. I always say he's my brother from another mother. Like, that's so cute. We always laugh about that. And but yeah, he it's just been a dream come true working with him, and the fact that we work so well together. It's just so amazing how he gets my vibe and the energy of the song. It's pretty cool.
I love that. Well, now speaking more about your music, Shab, what are your goals when this is all over of what you want to do with your career and everything like that?
I feel like after going through this quarantine, Mother Nature really got to breathe a bit, huh? And I would love for to see maybe some days in a month, or nobody drives, I mean, unless it's an emergency for someone to go somewhere, so we can let her breathe, and really be there for each other more, practice random acts of kindness, and to give back to society in any way we can. Not everyone needs to be a multimillionaire to give away money. We can just do it with just one act at a time, and just coming out of it stronger, and being more mindful about everything we do, what we eat, how we interact with each other, how we treat the planet. Those are the things that I'm really passionate about, and I would love to work more towards those goals as
I love that. So definitely just kind of bringing your career and your life in a whole like holistic approach of just moving
well.
forward.
Absolutely.
So
Well said. Yes.
that's amazing. All right, real quick before we go, I want to just also see. This is for AfterBuzz TV, of course. So while you're in quarantine, are you kind of watching more TV, watching more film? What are you watching?
I don't really watch television. I make my own movie, but right now we're actually moving into our new home, and so that's what I'm doing right now. I was actually moving all day this morning, and then I got ready for you guys. So,
Oh,
but yeah, gotta come spend some time in Texas when you're out here. I'll show you around.
oh,
We
I
have
love
plenty of
that.
room. It's 3 acres, so we'll have plenty of room for you.
That's amazing. Thank you. I was about to just ask you where you are based right now. So in Texas, how is that process
Dallas,
going?
yes.
Moving? How is it?
It's been pretty fun. Everybody has been pretty cool. I make sure everyone was eating. I got all the drivers some food. I was like, I got you guys, and they were so happy seeing their smiles. And it's just it's a blessing that they're working and helping me make my dream come true, making sure that everyone is safe and happy and healthy.
Absolutely. Well, shall we touch on it a little bit? But I want to just know before we go, is there anything else you would like to promote or kind of say um, out there to the people?
Yes, the one thing I would like to say is, as a society, this was a eye opener, and we just need to be a little kinder to one another, to one another, because we don't know what the other person is going through in their life, and practice a random act of kindness, and that's really it. That's and from my heart, that's all I would really have to say, because we just don't know. We just have to be a little kinder to one another.
I love that. Well, speaking of kindness, we actually have someone from the chat, Joel Quiros. I'm so sorry if I messed up your name, but he shouted out and said, "Spell on Me" is epic. So he loves it. They love it. So we're happy that you're here with us.
Uh, oh yeah, it's Joel Baptiste as well. He just did my logos in
Oh, nice.
yes, Portugal, and I want to give a shout out to him. And they look amazing. Thank you so much. I'm so grateful to him to be part of our team, and to my team, and to everyone that's out there that's supporting me and spell on me. And I can't wait to make more beautiful music for people to dance, to be happy, and we can unite all together and be strong.
I love that. All right, Shab, where can people find you on social media if they want to connect?
Absolutely. They can find me on shabmusic .com. I'm sorry, shabofficial .com. They can find me on Shab Music Official on Insta, and as well as Facebook and Twitter. So
Amazing.
I'm everywhere.
Yes. Have you checked out TikTok?
Yes, we're actually getting ready for some really fun challenges, and I
Yay.
can't tell you yet, but just be for a lookout.
Amazing. I will definitely be on the lookout. I'm loving TikTok. I'm Brian Santos. You
Yes.
can find me on Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, and TikTok at the Brian Santos. Again, this has been Quarantine with the Stars. Thank you so much, Shab, for joining me. It was an absolute pleasure. Thank
Yes,
you
you
all
as
for being
well.
in the chat. And thank you for being here for another episode. We will definitely see you again. Please stay safe, stay positive, and stay home. Thank you again, Shab.
Absolutely.
Everybody,
Yes.
take care.
Thank you so much. Blessings. Bye.
Our founder, Kevin Undergaro, and me, Maria Menounos, would like to thank you for tuning in to AfterBuzz TV. Remember, we're not just the first, we're the biggest in the world, and we're the only destination for all your favorite TV shows. Whatever you crave, we've got it. So go to AfterBuzzTV.com and check out our lineup. Buzz you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.